Good evening. Welcome to Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. I am Sydney Sanders here with Jimmy Brown. Hello, Jimmy. How are you tonight?
Doing great, Sydney. I hope you are.
I'm doing great. We would like to first start off by saying we have a great show lined up tonight. Me and Jimmy are going to start the show. Then we'll have Christopher come in for the rest of the show. First, we'd like to thank our sponsors. If you are not able to go and monetize at their business, be sure to like and follow and share their Facebook page. We'd like to thank H&H Auto Repair, Race for Kids, Pilgrim's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, Precision Built Spindles, Sykes Metal Roofing, Renee Hackett Realtor, Koger Plumbing, Gale Force Suspension Management, Swift Springs, 5 Points Tire and Auto, Colfax Towing, Harkey Litigation, Velocita, Ray's Body Shop and Wrecker Service, The Dentist at Kernersville, S&P Lemonade, Tiffany Jimenez with the Ginther Group, Krista Steel Racing, Tea Time Sports Bar, Burke Street Pub, Captain's Retreat at Bear Creek, David E. Day Inc., Blue Ridge Truck Line, Suntan Magic, Mount Airy, Affordable Septic, Enticing Isons, Dutton Safer Systems, JTV Sports Cards and Memorabilia, Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, KevinSaysYes.com, Bowman's Hauling and Grading, Choice Tire and Automotive, Woodman Life Insurance, Jordan Anderson, J&T Services, Everready Mixed Concrete, MJ Printing and Graphics, Squeaky Clean Home Pros, and Squeaky Clean Express and Ceramic Coatings, and Nate's Ultimate Bar Snack. Great. All right, Jimmy.
Ready?
You got your jitterbugs out?
Let's do it.
Okay. So tonight we are doing a live raffle and auction with Jimmy with 2 helmets that have been signed by all of the drivers at Bowman Gray. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. We are doing this live raffle and auction. We're going to bid these off. One is for Casey Kepley Jr. and the other is for PJ Lucas. And I'm going to let Jimmy kind of explain. We're going to let y'all go ahead and the starting bid starts at $200. So if you want to be anonymous, you know what I mean, anonymous, you can message the Talking Circles with Chris Carter page or my page. But we can start the bid now. We're going to start it at $200. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay.
$200 per helmet.
And then do you want to say whose helmet is whose, or how's that work? And then tell us what's going on with those.
The white helmet goes to PJ Lucas. The black helmet goes to Casey Kepley Jr. Start off with, as many of y'all know, Casey is hospitalized at this time with a lesion on the brain. In fact, he had surgery for that. Spoke with Billy just a little bit ago, and things are going okay with that. And PJ Lucas has got stage 4 terminal cancer, and he's undergoing treatments for that as well. So just keep each one of those families in your thoughts and prayers during these difficult times.
Got a $500 bid from Zachary Kogar.
Wow. Thank you, Zachary. Now, Zach, which helmet is the bid going towards? The white or the black, or are we dividing? Also, those who don't know who these 2 fellas are, they are a big part of the racing community. And you know, as well as I do, when something happens, you know, at the end of the day, we all come together and try to support one another. So thank you, Jimmy, for kind of getting this, getting all the drivers to sign the helmets at the track and kind of getting this initiated.
You appreciate it. And like I say, I'd like to give a shout out to Velocity USA, Bad Brad, for donating a helmet to us to be able to do this.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, Bad Brad with Velocita. So with the black helmet, we have a bid that is at $500. We still have the white helmet, $200 to start with. If anybody wants to bid on either one of those, please comment below. If you want to be anonymous, please message the page and let us know which color helmet you would like to bid on. Yes, and Nate.
Justin Cummings says he'll add $100 on top of whatever the highest bid is.
Great. Thank you, Justin. Nate, thank you for your snacks tonight. Make sure that everybody gets some Nate's Ultimate Bar Snacks. We have spicy and regular. Yes. Now, Casey Kepley Jr., he is he's a part of the Crazy Kevin Powell crew, right?
That is
Brandon
correct.
Ward.
That
Okay.
is correct.
And then PJ Lucas, he's
a derby driver.
Derby driver.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Can we add to bids? I'll add $50 to top bid. That is Simone. So we have $100 to the top bidder, or on the highest bid, $100 on the top highest bid,
And another 50.
and another 50, just as extra, not as the bid.
Okay.
Just as an extra, not as a bid. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Simone, and thank you, Justin.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes, for sure. Sorry, excuse Christopher Carter. He doesn't know how to turn his volume down. Hello, Big Country. Thank you for tuning in. He fusses at us if we have our phones up. You know.
There you go.
There we go.
No, that's a tool for you.
Yes, and yes. All right, we need a starting bidder for the white helmet. $200. It starts at $200. The black helmet is currently at $500. $200 for the white helmet starting bid. $300. $300 for the starting bid for the white helmet. Okay, and then Eric Messer said, I'll also put $50 on top of the bid like Simone and Justin are doing. Okay, so we have an extra $200. JJ Weaver says, hey, Jimmy,
Hey, buddy.
you have a friend.
Yes, I have a friend.
Great.
At least one.
At least one. One's better than none, right?
There you go.
That's right. All right, so we're at $300 for the white helmet and $500 for the black helmet. We, let's see here. We'll give it one more minute, and then we're going to go to a commercial break. So $500, are we going to keep it going for the rest of the night? Yeah. Okay, we're going to keep the bids going for the rest of the night, but just know that the black helmet is now at $500, and the white helmet is now at $300. And this is to support our friends in the racing community who have health issues going on right now. Dean Levi says Jimmy's all right.
All right.
Dean Levi's also all right. That's what we'll say back.
Good deal.
William Hall, we got to make it through this year first. All right, so we are at the black helmet for $500. We are at the white helmet for $300. We are going to keep the bid going for the rest of the live. Also, make sure that you go and like and share our post for a chance to win tickets to the race this weekend. Is that right? Perfect. All right. William Hall says that Jimmy is the man.
I try to be.
All right. Well, Jimmy, we really thank you for coming tonight. We hope we can get some bids up for you. Next, we have Jonathan Brown calling in. So we're going to take a commercial break.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store. Stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them old CC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem. Everready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years, and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Everready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336-961-6688. Choice Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto repair shop and your number one source for tires and wheels in Kernersville, North Carolina. They offer a variety of automotive services to keep your vehicle rolling on the road and off. Choice Tire and Automotive offers check engine light repair and diagnostics, oil changes, brake repairs, alignments, balancing, rotations, and general automotive repairs. They bring the best quality service possible in everything they do, and their team is committed to providing the best workmanship and customer experience possible. Choice Tire and Automotive's hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Give Choice Tire and Automotive a call at 336-992-9002 and let them take care of your tire and automotive service needs.
Hey, my name is Gavin Robbins. Welcome to Robbins Sandblasting.
Hey, I'm Michael Robbins. I'm a third-generation sandblaster. Alongside of my parents, Eddie and Shirley Robbins, we are Robbins Sandblasting. In December of 1954, my grandpa, Buddy Robbins, started Robbins Sandblasting. Over the past 65 years, there have been many of cars driven in this driveway. Some have come and gone, others have become friends, but many have become family. With the fourth generation standing here, it's our job to teach them how the rust meets the dust. So from our family to yours, thank you for 65 years.
People can trust me to detail their vehicles because I've been doing it for years. I've worked on stuff from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000, but at the end of the day, you still gotta live up to the same standard. I put love and care into every vehicle. I just want to make sure my customer's happy because I like getting everything. I mean, every crack, every cranny, anything I can get. I really just want it to be squeaky clean. I know how I want my ride to look like at the end of the day, and I should do the same thing to yours.
Welcome back, Talking Circles. Hey, everybody. I hope you're doing well. My co-host, man, our co-host, is she not, I said one day I'm going to be sick or something or fall out, have another heart attack, and she's
Don't say that.
going to have to carry the reins. And so, yeah, Sydney, you did a great job. Thank you for everybody that's been bidding, as you heard Sydney say. This is, and Jimmy, thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy's not gone. He's gonna come back, and we're going to continue this. We'll keep up with it. Sydney's doing a good job. Miss Teresa's got her notepad and her pen over there, and Nate's ultimate bar snacks looks like a chipmunk. But yeah, here we go. We got a caller on the air, and a good friend of mine that I so enjoyed getting to watch wheel that Crown Vic. Sydney,
Yeah.
he put on a show. Started in the back. Jonathan Brown, how are you, brother?
I'm doing great, guys. I hope y'all are.
Yeah, we are. We're doing good, bud. I'm glad to have you on the show, man. It's been a while, and I appreciate you calling in tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a minute. I was literally thinking about that a few minutes ago. I was like, it's been a while since I've been on Chris's show. I might get tongue tied or be afraid to talk, but
Yeah, right.
we're going to wing it here.
Yeah, right.
We're going to wing it.
Yeah. We got a pretty neat thing going, Jonathan. PJ Lucas and
He just commented.
who did?
BJ.
Hold on, JB. Let's look. Thank you guys so much. I love every one of you. Hey, PJ, you know what? That's the least. Jimmy, this is all Jimmy's idea, and Jimmy is the title sponsor for this show. And so, with that being said, all you got to do is tell me, brother. Just say, Chris, turn it to the right. But anyway, yeah, PJ Lucas and Casey Kepley Jr., Jonathan, we're doing bids on these helmets. So hopefully one started at $500 right off the bat. We're up to $300 on another one. So this is
Yes.
definitely helping out some people that need their help.
Dude, that is great. Hopefully everybody jumps in there and spins up. I consider both those people really good friends of mine, and I appreciate everybody jumping in there to help them out in these times of need. I'm not big in the social media world. I don't really keep up with what all's going on with everybody, and And Chris, you're actually the one that told me about PJ. I didn't even know about it, as you know. But anyway, I appreciate everybody trying to help them out, and obviously a really good cause. So get off them back pockets and bid on these helmets, man. That's a great thing y'all are doing there. I appreciate y'all doing that to help them out.
Well, like I said, Jimmy Brown had the idea, and we're glad to use the small platform for that. Jonathan, you made an announcement. You made a post the other day. Well, actually, you went live and you announced that, well, I guess, is it safe to say the bug got you when you went around the track? And you're going to be bringing that number 22 modified to Bowman Gray Stadium. You have, let's see how good my memory is, Sydney. I think you used 25 wins. Is that how many modified wins you have, JB?
25 mod wins at the Madhouse, yeah.
25 modified wins.
And 1 Crown Vic win.
And 1 Sportsman win.
And a Crown Vic win. And a Derby win.
Yes.
Or a few Derby wins. So if PJ's watching, I'll call you back, brother. We've been playing a little bit of phone tag this afternoon. I was calling to talk to him about what all he had going on because, like I said, I didn't even know that until today. But PJ, I'll give you a call back when I get a chance. But yeah, man, it was great to be back. I'm gonna touch on something else real quick. So Saturday night, walking out of the track, and I had actually saw Austin Shuford at Williams Hot Dogs last week, and I told Austin, I was like, man, I've literally done all kinds of stuff at Bowman Gray, like, racing obviously, but I've done the pace car and like all kinds of stuff. I was like, I want to work the track crew one night. You think we could do that? He's like, sure. Just talk to Jimmy. Yeah, I'm sure. Because I was watching those guys. I was like, man, they're getting with it. Like, they're hustling. And, obviously all across the country, everybody knows how good the track crew is there. And I was like, I want to see it from that point of view one night. Like, I want to get out there and spread the oil dry and run the blower. And, I promise not to throw any oil dry in anybody's cars. I'll try not to, but it would be a lot of fun. So I told Jimmy on the way out the other night, hey man, if you're ever shorthanded, let me know. Shoot me a text, call me, whatever. I would love to get out there. I don't even have to ride the mule. I'll run, but I want to work on the track crew. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, I think a lot of times Jimmy's short staffed, so I think he'll love that.
So Jimmy,
I hope so.
He just put on the headset, and Jimmy, what JB is saying, he was talking to Austin how he would like to join the track crew. He can't hear. Probably got you muted. Hold on. Can you hear us now, Jimmy?
Okay, well, we'll tell you then.
Yeah,
take him off and we can tell you.
JB wants to work on the track crew.
He said, yeah, that sounds good.
Yep. I do want to try it out.
Okay.
You got to have cat like
when she races and wave at everybody.
Hey, you might.
That would be cool.
You got to have cat like reflexes though when the cars come flying at you.
I don't know if I'm that quick, but I know what would happen. I would be like Messer, and everybody would be taking pictures and finding every little way to make a meme about me or whatever. So
here's what you should
do. We better
do.
talk about something else. They're gonna make fun of me.
No, listen. Here's what needs to happen. Can you hear us, Jimmy? All right. So here's what needs to happen. Jonathan Brown needs to start the night out, stand on the track like we all do, and yada 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 in his driving suit. Okay. And then and when he does the track crew first race, I think the stadium stopped this week again, so he can work the track for that. And then the next race, and then halfway through that race, he goes and gets in his race car. He goes and races and he competes, and he'll probably be in the thick of things for the win. And then pretend he wins, and then he finishes the night on the track crew.
He lets somebody else pull his car in, and he just walks back out there. All right, I'm back to work.
Chris has got a full-blown plan, but here's the thing, Carter. When I'm at that track, I don't let my car sit still. Anybody can tell you I'm constantly changing something. It can be the fastest thing there, and I'm checking something. I mean, I'm checking the drive shaft bolts or something. We're always doing something. So it would definitely have to, I want to do it, but it'll have to be a night where we're not racing for sure.
And, as many times as all of a sudden I got a bad echo. And just 1, 2. Anyway, as many times I've hung out with you or what have you, I have, there's 2 more tents in there, boys. And it's Tony White and everybody, Dallas. And
I've never understood that.
Oh, that's how he is. Something's happened. I don't talk, Sydney.
Yeah, that's like AJ will be the fastest thing at tracks when he goes out and he'll come in and change the whole setup. I'm like, why did you just do that? Because I know I can get a little bit
Well,
faster.
as a driver, so here's the thing: as a driver, you know that you always need to be better, fast but not satisfied. But if you're not working to make more speed, somebody else is, and they're going to end up driving by you. So
That's
I
right.
don't know. We're just always searching for every little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll go back and touch on the Crown Vic thing. A lot of people asked me how that come about. Last week, Carter, you actually called me and you were with Ashley and maybe Tony, I don't remember, but asked me if I'd be interested. And I said, heck yes, because that's something I've wanted to do ever since I first seen them guys race at other tracks and at Bowman Gray. And I talked to Tony pretty in depth about it about a year ago. I was interested in building one for my nephew, and it kind of popped up and they give me an opportunity, and I was like, I won't miss it for anything. So, I'll be honest with you, I did not expect to go there and win. Obviously I'm competitive. I'm going to try to win, but, there's a lot of talent in that class. There's a lot of talent, and the cars are really, really close. I mean, the whole field was within 0.3, and that's pretty tight. The majority of the people were within 1/10 or 1/1500, and when you got cars like that and you mess up the least little bit, it's hard to make it back up. So I didn't expect to win, but I thought we could run good, and it really, really is a great series, and it was a whole lot of fun.
And that's the main thing, is that you had fun.
I most definitely had fun. I mean, and it was super easy. That whole series, like, everybody's friends, and there's nobody's mad at each other, and he said, she said, it's just a good time. It's I just had to show up, and we turned some wrenches on it, made some changes, but there's not a lot you can do. You just kind of drive what you got. But the camaraderie and the whole series felt like a family. And I like that. Everybody's not at each other's throats, and they're just there to have a good time. I mean, everybody's competitive, wants to win, but nobody's mad at each other, and none of that stuff that you would normally have. So I really enjoyed that part. They've got a great thing going there with the Crown Vic Outlaw Super Series. And I can tell you right now, if it was offered to me again, I would do it again. If I was available, I would 100% do it again. Whole lot of fun.
So,
It reminded me of racing dirt because it puts so much more in the driver's hands. There's no cubic dollars that's going to help you. There's no tricks of the week. I mean, you just kind of get in the thing and will it. So it's a whole lot of fun.
check 1, 2. Go ahead.
Yeah. So practice, was that your first time in the car? Was that evening practice?
Yes. First time buckling in it was when I put my helmet on and go on the track.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know who that is, but they need to go a few more laps. But then
Yeah,
you
I
got
wasn't
it.
good.
But then you got it.
Yeah.
Check
Well,
1. There
we
we
figured
go.
it out.
Yeah.
My mic, something happened. But, and I want to interrupt real quick. We got Ryan Bauer. He is now the producer for Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. And just for the record, I'll read this text. I wanted to do it in person, and I sent Alonzo and the message of the direction we're going, and he was very thankful. And then I texted him back, JB, and I told him, we wouldn't be where we're at right now if Alonzo wouldn't have came in and done what he'd done. He's just never done a lot of live production. Everything of his was pre-recorded, and God answered a prayer. And now Ryan's here. This is our first show with Ryan. We did 2 test sessions with him, and I want people to know that this dude took everything home with him last night to learn stuff. And also we might have a gremlin. We had perfect 2 shows almost. But I do want to welcome Ryan to the show and thank you for being on. Now back to you, Jonathan Brown, and that Crown Vic. And we've done said this 2 times already, but we're going to say it for our listeners and for Sydney. And when you pulled up with Randy knows our friendship. Randy said, here, you do this, and which I'm so grateful for. And when I had that mic and you pulled up, I ain't going to say that night that we was doing cartwheels and the Honda and having this, but that grin
Right.
and this, it was just so, I was like, it was almost like there was nobody even by the car. And I looked at you and you looked at me and I just started laughing. But which goes back to you practicing, which Sydney was kind of alluding to. And they said in the tower, they said, the 98 is going to have to get it together and get a little quicker. And I said, y'all, that's Jonathan. I know exactly what this cat's doing. He is. And so it was fun to watch, and then be in victory lane with you. That was really cool. I enjoyed it.
Justin Cummings says we need to
Yeah.
get those bids up, y'all.
Great time, man. And it, honestly, the biggest thing with that race was it showed me that racing's supposed to be fun. There was no pressure. Go up there and do what you can do. Tony Black literally told me right before I got in the car, he said, listen, if it'll run, race it. Don't worry about nothing else. If it's still running, race it. I'm like, okay, I like that. I like that. I had a guy in Minnesota tell me that with a figure 8 car, and the thing was, the temperature gauge was pegged at like 280, and I just stayed hammered down because that's what he told me to do.
Right.
So it kind of reminded me of that. But, it like I said, again, takes it back to the driver. There was no pressure. Go up there, have a good time. And like Tony said, look, man, this is all about putting on a show for the fans. And that is the kind of racing there. Not that it's not money, because there is money, but it's not the $100,000 modified and the $1,500 tire bill a week and all that things. There's not as much pressure. So just to be able to get in the car, buckle in, grab the tilt wheel buttons, put the steering wheel where you want it, put the thing in first gear and go. It was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Great series, great atmosphere. And man, I really appreciate Bowman Gray having that series there. And I hope to see them back even more next year. I think they are a great combination with the modifieds. I would love to see them go with the Smart Tour some and things like that. But, obviously their big show, their big platform is going to be at Bowman Gray because it packs so many fans in and it's on flow, and so many people pay attention to Bowman Gray all across the country. I've had people reach out Sunday and all day yesterday and today quizzing me about the Crown Vics.
Yeah.
What do they have here? What do they have there? Like, everybody's interested in Crown Vics because, it's like the old blunderbuss days. Like, I remember being a kid and watching Dean and Dale Ward and all those guys, the Gregs, and just everybody go at it in blunderbuss. And that was my favorite class. Like, I love the modifieds, but I really like the blunderbuss. And, that's a car like everybody's granny's had one. Granted, they're old police cars, but everybody's granny's had a Crown Vic of some sort.
Yeah.
So people can relate to those cars because they see them going on the highway. So now they're like, all right, well, they strapped some numbers on this thing and they're out here racing it. So pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Well, look, man, we are, it's time for us to go to a commercial break, and we got Kyle Southern on next. He's another guy that I think has a promise. I think real quick before we go, Jonathan, our young guys, Ethan Truel, Mason Lawson, Jackson Casper, Riley Neal, I think, and even Kyle Southern and some of these guys, I think the future of Bowman Gray and the modifieds, I think we're going to be all right. Slate Myers as well. I think we'll be fine. Your opinion on that real quick?
My opinion is exactly what you said. I think it's shaping up to be good. There hasn't been that many years ago. Several of us had a conversation about, there's not many people coming in. Like, it's been the Burt and Tim show for so long, and once they're kind of out of the deal, like, who's coming up? But now, like you said, you named all 5, 6, however many people there that's coming up. So that is obviously the next generation. Lots of talent there. There's, lots and lots of wins right there that's going to be had very soon. And I'm sure lots of people said it, but congratulations, Daniel Beeson. I was so glad to see him get that win.
Oh, yeah.
So glad to see him and Koger win on the same night. And that was pretty awesome, man. That was great. But Riley's got a win coming. He is super fast. Riley's right in the middle of being just a little off from getting the pole win the first race and being too fast to kind of win the second race because he's right there, that second, third, fourth. It's tough to do, but like I told Beeson the other week, hey, man, once you win the first one, they come so much easier. But Riley is literally right there. And to touch on Mason is fast. Once Mason figures out his one lap or gets his qualifying together, he is fast enough to win the race. I thought Jackson Casper did a great job the other night out front. Had the caution not come out, he's your race winner.
Yep.
I thought it was, would have been awesome to see him get a win. But that's why they call it Madhouse. But I appreciate y'all having me on. Yeah. Keep it on.
Get with me tomorrow. I want you to see the new studio. You're going to be, it's awesome, man. I'm so excited. Coger
great.
Plumbing. I love you. Thank you for being on, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yep. Thank everybody. Love you, buddy. Y'all have a good night.
See ya. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
What do you think happened?
Before we go to commercial break,
we're still live?
Yeah, before we go to commercial break, we have Kyle Southern on next. Before we go to commercial break, while we are on commercial, please think about your bids. We are at $500 for the black helmet, and we are at $300 for the white helmet. $500 and $300. Make your bid, and we'll be back.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store, stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them old CC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem. 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Welcome back, Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. Appreciate what you do for this show.
Yes, sir.
And we are at 5 Points Tire and Auto. This will be the last night that we're at 5 Points Tire and Auto. Coger Plumbing has supplied us with a studio. And let me tell y'all something, people. You know, people, God only answers certain prayers, but I have prayed. I thought, and being honest with y'all, I thought it was going to happen quicker. I really did. I've got 2 sponsors on here that are realtors. I've had people looking, and it's just like, it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. And pray about it, pray more about it, just like praying for the foundation that we're fixing to have going. It's like, I don't care what anybody says, God answers prayers, and I feel like that was an answered prayer, and I'm really excited. And I'm also excited about who we have on the line with us now. Kyle Southern. Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good, Carter. How about y'all?
Man, I'm fat and happy still. Jimmy's happy. He's not at the madhouse. Sydney, she's over there. She's ate 3 bags of Nate's Ultimate Bar Snacks. But then we got some bidding going on with 2 helmets, and we're just trying to raise a little money. Jimmy Brown brought these helmets signed by all of y'all, of course, from the Madhouse. You're on both of these helmets as well, Kyle, and we're just trying to, on behalf of Jimmy, raise a little money for these 2 people. That one has terminal cancer, and another one has some very serious brain issues. But you know Casey Kepley, so he's
Absolutely.
Yep, and
I would encourage everybody listening to go bid on the helmet, make a donation. Very deserving people. Need to keep those people in our prayers and just keep praying hard for them.
Yep, that's the most important thing, Colin. Thank you for saying that. I want to talk about you. You know, me and you have talked about being on this show, and we have come close before, and we've had a few gremlins and what have you, and I feel like with all that being worked out and everything, and I texted you today, I said, man, I would like you to be on the show, and you immediately responded, so I'm thankful for that. But we're going to go back to several weeks ago, and you getting that first win this season. You getting a win at the Madhouse. You had your sponsors were there. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
good night, man. Tell us about it.
I mean, you know, couldn't have wrote a better storybook win there. Ace Hardware, our primary sponsor. It was Ace Hardware night. So to get that win on that night to get a win over there in the mods was just a huge relief. But to do it on that night was special. Jeff and Dawn have stepped up this year and came on board and been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, just really helped our program and just all aspects of our team, honestly. So to be able to do it that night, I feel like we've got close a couple times, but to seal the deal on that night was special, man. My family, the kids were there. Everybody was there. Honestly, Jeff and them had a suite, so some of my crew members, their wives and kids don't come every week, but they were all able to be there that night too. So it was really special, man.
Well, it was special. Jimmy, you're over there doing what you do, and you get somebody like Kyle Southern. You've been watching all these people. You've watched Kyle make his first laps there. Yes. And when somebody like Kyle Southern wins Jimmy Brown, does it kind of give you, like me, and I'm not going to lie in that announcer, y'all have heard me, those of y'all that listen, I say it all the time, how I love being down there with a first-time winner. I love just being down there. But, Jimmy, what about you doing what you do? Do you get that little tingly feeling like, man, that's a pretty cool win?
I tell you what, in fact, Mike Kyle won. I was just excited as he was about the first win.
Yeah.
Very, very proud of you, Kyle.
I appreciate it, Jimmy.
That's
and
go ahead.
People like Jimmy, man. I've been over there since 2009, and I have the utmost respect for Jimmy Brown and what he does and the way he commands the track. And we couldn't do it without him over there. I know that. I've been over there for years, and I've seen it. You know, we would be completely lost without Jimmy, and we're very fortunate to have him and all he does for Bowman Gray Stadium. Not only Bowman Gray, but drivers and just the community as a whole. Everybody benefits from it.
Thank you, Kyle.
Hey, you know, I'm not here to compete against other people about what I've done in racing and how many tracks I've been to and how long I've been to blah, 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 blah. Been to a lot of tracks, seen a lot of races, but I will say, and if he wasn't sitting here, if you're a visitor, Kyle Southern, and you come to our track and you see the way that Jimmy and these people do what they do, you clearly see they are hands down. No, we're not just saying it because we're a part of that track, but if you go to any other track, I don't want to just name a specific track, then I have to name 30 other tracks, but any track you go to, you can clearly appreciate what we got going on at Bowman Gray Stadium with Jimmy Brown and his people.
There's not a doubt in the world. And honestly, it's funny you say that because we'll be watching other races somewhere and, you know, the track crew, we're used to the fast response time Jimmy and his crew provide out there. And it's almost like you get used to how fast they clean it up and get it done. And we're able to go that green and you watch these other tracks, man. And it's like, they'll run 20 caution laps, and you're like, dang, man, where's Jimmy Brown at?
Kyle, that's one thing I can say, man. I hate caution laps. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Caution laps. Okay, let's talk about Kyle. Let me ask you this, Kyle. Have you ever sneezed with your helmet on in a race?
I have.
You have?
I have.
Well, tell me about it. Was that just like a bad experience, good experience? Hold the nose, let the nose go, pray you don't snot everywhere. I mean, what in the world?
Just at that point, you know.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Let me ask you this: under a caution, let's just say y'all gonna have a 100-lap race Saturday night, and all the laps are gonna count. Okay, and we can have lengthy cautions every once in a while. What
Mhm.
does anything, do you look up at the crowd and go, look at that clown? Or, hey, look at that. Hey, there's Frank. Hey, there's Mr. Smith. Hey, Chris Carter up there. You know, what goes through your mind? Or is it just talking with the spotter and the team like, hey, car's tight, car's loose? Let's just say you're very happy with your car and we're on lap 6 of yellow. Does your mind drift to other places other than what's going on in that race car?
Mine doesn't. I mean, I'm pretty focused in a car, and I'm one of the guys that doesn't talk a whole lot on the radio. I let my spotter talk, and he'll, let us know what's going on, and we know the task at hand, and just try to, clean your tires up and clear your motor out, and eyes on the prize, because it's one of those tracks too where stuff happens so fast. So you might be 10th with 10 to go, but you still got a shot at that place. I mean, if you play your cards right, something happens in front of you, I mean, you still got a shot.
Right.
So just being on your toes on the restart, and, anything can happen till the last lap. I think we've seen that time and time again. You got to put yourself in position, I guess.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
if you put yourself in position, that would enable you to have a shot.
Can you hear the crowd when you're in that car, or do you just, like, once again, the crowd noise, trackside drama, do you just block that out when you're in the car, or just not? Do you even look up there at those fans?
I don't, for the most part. No, I don't. I don't pay attention to.
So what? Oh, I thought you was going to ask me something. Jimmy, if I was a driver, you know what I'd do? I'd have water bottles filled with sand and rocks, and I'd just, like, left-handed, because I am left-handed, I'd throw them, boom, under caution at the crowd.
I hear you.
Those people that flip you off, here you go, boom. Then have another can of bear spray. Kyle, I want Stillman's Ace Hardware. They've been really good to you. And I go and I'm at Pulliam's, and even though I don't eat hot dogs anymore, I do go to Pulliam's a lot. And when I go there, I see that picture of you and Stillman's up there. I mean, you can't miss it, especially when you're walking out. What does it mean to you with the relationship? Y'all have a very good relationship, and they're very good people. But tell us about how that come about, your relationship with Stillman's Ace Hardware.
I'll be honest. Jeff called me up and said he would be interested in sponsoring a car at Bowman Gray, and we met up and talked and went over everything, and the rest is history, pretty much. I mean, Stillman's Ace Hardware, Jeff and Dawn have been good as gold to me. They really, like I said, I mean, from PR stuff to, whatever, really. I mean, all aspects. I feel like, Jeff's one of those people that you can go to, and he's going to shoot you straight. He's not going to blow any smoke. He's not going to, he's just straight up. Him and Dawn both. They're honest people. They're good people in the community. And they have definitely been a huge asset to our race team this year.
I want to know about your number. What made you decide to go with the number that you have at the Madhouse on your car?
We ran 92. So we ran 92 back in 2008. I came to Bowman Gray in a 4-cylinder, and I had the number 7 on my car from Ace Speedway, and the number 7 was taken. So I said, what numbers are left? And if I'm not mistaken, there were 3 numbers left. It was a 92, a 99, and maybe a 97.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the 92 came about, and we ran 92 4-cylinders, Sportsman. Well, then when I moved to modified, Brody was running the 92 at the time.
Brody
so the
Jones.
First year yes, sir. We put a big 9 with a small 2 on there.
Yep.
Just to kind of keep the 92, you know. But I think the next year we just went with a 9. It was, I think for me, I've always wanted a single digit. I like the way it looked and the aesthetics of a single digit, and it just kind of fell in our lap there.
I like it. I was thinking you was going to say because I like Chase Elliott or I like Bill Elliott or something like that, or Noah Gregson or something like that. But a lot of people have a very, very, very significant reason for having that number.
Sure.
Let me ask you this, Kyle. Let me ask you this. What's the wildest post-race interaction you have ever been involved with in?
Post-race interaction. I'm trying to think right off.
So, and you know what, Jimmy Brown, this is what's good. Kyle has always been that under the radar guy.
That is correct.
He has been the one that he don't do a lot of talking. He's as friendly as can be. And let me now I'm going to go in another lane real quick. I want to thank you. You people, we just had the little Andrew Shoemaker, the 14-year-old that's dealing with cancer, was taking him around. And I want you people to know that where we were at was right over there by Christian Joyce and them's car. Actually, we were at Connor Keaton's car. And I look up, and Kyle Southern had walked from his car. And those of y'all that knows where Kyle parks and where Keaton parks, Keaton's on the middle, on the end. And you about 4 over or 3 over is Kyle Southern.
That's correct.
All right. So I look up, and there's Kyle. You walked over to meet this young man and to say hey and to do what you've done. And that's, I want to thank you for that. And that just, when you walking over there, we were coming to you anyway, but you made sure that you was going to get to meet this young man. And I thank you for that, brother.
Yes, sir. And that type of stuff is important to me too. You know, racing has a lot of ups and downs, and I try to stay pretty even keel and manage those. But when you see a young man like that, who is battling something like that, I think if I can make him smile and make him feel good for a minute, man, that does more for me than it probably does him, honestly. I mean, it pulled at my heartstrings, man, and I just wanted to make sure that I gave that to him and it wasn't somebody else giving it to him. Mm-hmm. I wanted to make sure I was the one giving it to him, and he knew, you know, I introduced it myself, and, you know, I think that's important.
It is. It is. And it was important to me that like I said, and, you know, yourself and all the drivers involved, and also the fans, you know. Now,
absolutely,
I kind of touched on this both nights we did our test shows, the night before last and last night. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's one thing about Bowman Gray Stadium that nobody can ever take away from us, and that's when. Now, everybody was happy. Everybody's wanting to see Andrew. Everybody was giving gifts. But you know what? 30 minutes later, everybody hated each other again. So what I'm saying here is it's pretty cool that this young man that's 14-year-old, we can go back to Emma. We can go back to Noel. We can go back to all these kids that Jimmy and you, Kyle, and everybody has helped us with. But, you know, there is a time that this racetrack, as crazy as it gets and as crazy as we sound, we have a bond there that's very, very special.
The racing community in Bowman Gray is like no other, man. I've played sports. I wrestled in college. I've done a lot of stuff. But the camaraderie over there between the drivers, whether it's your rival or not, when my house burned down 2 years ago, there were people calling me the day my house burned down that I would have never imagined in my wildest dreams. but they were calling to offer help. What can we do? What do you need? I mean, it was just an outpouring of support and love, and you don't get that everywhere.
And you know, I wasn't going to touch on that, and
Yeah.
you just did, and that's another thing. How you and your family, Miss Megan, and how y'all overcame. I mean, it's almost like a death. And please don't take this wrong, but it's just like now. And when I say that, you're talking to someone that's lost 2 kids, not one, but I've lost 2 of my children. Here's the thing: 3 words. Life goes on. Now, some people, Chris, you're morbid. You shouldn't say that, but it's the truth. There's no other thing. Your house burns down. You got to regroup, and it's how you handle adversity in life, Kyle, and you and Megan and your all of y'all, your whole family and everybody, and how they come together. And Kyle Southern just kept on keeping on, and I admire that about you too as well.
I appreciate that, man. You know, yeah, like you said, that's all you can do. You know, is pick up the pieces and try to keep it moving. I mean,
yep.
You know, I think in times like that, especially me, like if I keep going, I'm good. If I stay stagnant, and you know, that's when you know, the emotions and all of the thoughts and, you know, stuff like that. So, just you got to keep believing, man, and keep moving one foot in front of the other, and day by day, and you know, everything happens for a reason, and keep digging.
You're right, and I was talking about my own personal battles and hiccups in the road and roadblocks is having Jesus Christ as my personal Savior and leaning on Him. I believe that we're put through trials and errors, and how we would depend on Him, you know, because He's the peace that passes all understanding, and I will attest to that, because I feel like what I went through with the deaths of 2 children, being in the coma, the things I could write a book, Kyle, and that ain't what we're talking about. What I want to get through to the listeners is that my belief in Jesus Christ as my Lord and personal Savior is what got Chris Carter through every roadblock that I've ever faced. And sometimes I wasn't living right when I faced those, but I just want to be adamant on saying that. Kyle, if you would at this time, buddy, I'd like you to thank family, friends, and sponsors, and anybody else you feel the need to.
Yes, sir. First off, Stillman's Ace Hardware, Jeff and Dawn, bar none. Carolina Cat Rentals, the Kennels at Southern Farm, L&R Transmissions, my brother-in-law Justin Linked Up Performance, Tobacco Ridge Clearing, Grading and Septic, Mid Carolina Home Builders, People Parks Family Restaurant, Performance Machine and Fab, Nelson's Garage, Raymont Race Engines, and last but not least, man, I got to thank the guys. My crew guys, they're actually over here working in the shop right now, fixing the storing up car while I'm in here talking, and they're the best. They've been with me. They're over here every night grinding. You know, just them believing in me. And then last but not least, my wife, the kids, but my wife, man, she does so much for this team. Make sure everybody's fed, packs the coolers, washes the race suits, does all the PR, all of the media stuff. And I couldn't do it without her. Honestly, she's the one after the fire that told me, go get the car. We're going to race. We're not going to sit out this season. We need to race. So without her, I couldn't do it.
Well, look, I do want to say this. I don't know if Miss Megan is listening, but I do want to say I went about this today the wrong way. So, Miss Megan, I apologize, because I am very well aware who helps run that team. I'm very well aware who does the PR. I didn't use the proper channel. So if she's not listening, will you please tell her I apologize, and she can make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich for Saturday?
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Hey, buddy, big fan of yours. I admire you. I admire your determination and how you just do everyday life. And I appreciate you. And anytime you ever want to be on Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services, you're more than welcome, my friend.
Absolutely, Chris, and I appreciate you and everything you do for the racing community, Bowman Race Stadium, and all of us drivers. Again, I'd like to encourage everybody, man, go support Casey Kepley and those guys, great guys. Donate, bid on the helmets. Just can't say that enough.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate you, Kyle. I'll see you Saturday, buddy.
Absolutely. See you, man.
All right. All right. So good guy right there, Jimmy Brown.
Yes,
so
sir.
I don't know. You're not looking at this stuff. You, what's your name over there, ma'am? Sydney. All right. So Johnny Tilley, I'd send a picture to Johnny Tilley, and I think Johnny Tilley has like stepped everything up. All right. So let me just look. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going off script. Okay. Producer, I'm going off script. I want to make sure I understand Johnny. Hey, Siri. Call Johnny Tilley.
Calling Johnny Tilley.
She's from Australia.
Hello, mate.
I got an Australian girlfriend. Her name's Siri. All right. Let's see if he answers. He is a sponsor of this show. This is JTV, Johnny Tilley, JTV memorabilia. And this dude has I was just texting him. All right, but Sydney, are we straight on that? Is it 600 is where we're at on each, or?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
You're reading the comments? All right, so here's what we're going to do. Who we got next? Oh, our New York guy. Yeah, this guy, he's actually the winner of the Velocity Madhouse Challenge that Brad Smith and them's got going on. And Messer had texted me and Randy Pulliam about information for this driver for Saturday. Then I'm like, hey, let's have him on the show. What you got?
If you want to stay on schedule, he's ready. It's up to you, their host.
I like what you're doing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Hold on.
Hey there, caller. You're on the air.
Hello, everyone.
Joe Klein, how are you, brother?
Good, Chris Carter. How are you tonight?
Man, fat and happy, living the dream. God is good. Happy to be here. Happy to have you on. Need you to bear with me just a second.
Yep.
All right. So do what? Sydney?
Andrew Davis doesn't understand how this works because Johnny said he has 600 on each, and Andrew Davis said I got 650 on whatever one JT don't pick. That's not how bidding works.
Yeah. Okay. So hold on, Joe. Let me explain this. So look, our bids are at what, Sydney? 600 and 600?
Yes.
All right. So if Andrew wants to do 650, then that one helmet's at 650, the other's at 600. Yep. So Andrew, if you can hear us or you're watching, so just say 650 on whichever helmet. So if you're doing 650 on the black helmet and Johnny's at 600 on the white helmet, in other words, just kind of let us know down there what you're doing. So, and Sydney's keeping up with it. Mr. Joe, sorry about that. What we're doing, man, is we are having some online bidding type thing where people put a price in. We have two of our people. One has terminal cancer, our buddy PJ Lucas. And we also have another one of our great friends at Bowman Gray Stadium, and Casey Kepley Jr., and with a brain issue. So we're just my buddy Jimmy Brown, who you will meet Saturday.
Yes.
And we're doing this bid. So you race dirt. You know what? Let me back up. I want to introduce you. What you're doing on here is that this guy races dirt modifieds in upstate New York, listeners, and he has won the Velocity Madhouse Challenge. Okay, so with that being said, tell us how all this come about, Mr. Joe.
Basically what it was is I met Brad back in 2008, bought my first suit from him. So I've been buying suits since 2008 with Brad, meet him twice a year up here in Syracuse, talk to him, blah, blah, blah. And he started the Velocity Pro Team where, you submit basically a resume on why you should be chosen to this team. He was only taking 50 people. And I was one of them chosen. And then he made up this Madhouse Challenge. Everybody, if you know Brad Smith, everybody knows he comes up with some off the wall ideas, and this was one of them. So, and I just happened to get chosen for it. So, I've come to know Brad pretty well. So,
He is Velocita is a sponsor of Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services, and he has been for what, Sydney, 3 years now, 4 years with Velocita. They've been with us a while, like a lot of them has, and got to know Brad a little bit. And Eric Messer, who is one of our producers here at Talking Circles with Chris Carter, works for them now. Actually, Eric's the one that made this happen. For he was talking about, he was giving us info for me and Randy Pulliam to talk about Saturday at Bowman Gray. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's have him on. And I won't.
I mean, I've been driving on asphalt since I was 16 in a vehicle. Race car experience, absolutely zero. I have never raced on asphalt. Not once. It's always been dirt. There's only one asphalt track up here, Oswego.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
They haul the mail around there at Oswego with those cars, the Supers and all that. So yeah, nope. I've always raced on dirt. I've always wanted to race on asphalt, but never really had the opportunity, and now I do.
I want you to tell everybody the dirt modified. I guess this is kind of like people can relate to Kenny Wallace when we're talking about dirt modifieds. That's what he loves, and he kicks butt a lot of times with. But I was asking you about the car when you was on the phone earlier, and because we got a driver, Andy Noto, that raced a modified. It was one of those when I went to the PRI in Syracuse. He sits in the middle of the car, and it's like 950 horsepower on dirt with 10-inch tires. And I asked you about your tires, and tell everybody what size tires you run.
We run 15s on the rear, 10s on the left front, and 12s on the right front, which it gives a stagger on the rear of anywhere from 7.5 to some guys run 8.5. They're pretty good sized tires. Circumference, you're looking at 92 inches around for the right rear. 89, 88, 87, somewhere in there on the left rear. Yeah. We run some pretty big tires on them.
That's very intriguing.
I actually know Andy Noto.
Do you really?
He raced local right here where I race at Fulton Speedway on Saturday nights. Yep.
Well, he
used to help out Chad Phelps.
He's such a good guy, and I've gotten to know him pretty well, and he's been on here before, and I met him right off the bat, and we hit it off, and I think a lot of him. He's a good guy, and he adjusted, and I feel like if you're a dirt driver, when you come to asphalt, I think an asphalt driver going to dirt struggles way more than a dirt driver coming to asphalt. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I feel like that you're going to be just fine. Now, you're going to be going to morning practice, right?
Absolutely, yes. Yep, I'm actually coming down Thursday morning, so Brad's got some stuff we're going to do, and then, I'm sure he's going to take me over to see the car and all that, and then Saturday morning practice, and then I believe there's afternoon practice, and then some other stuff, so.
Okay, so here's something I need you to add into your agenda, and when you're around here in the Winston-Salem area, they're going to tell you to go to Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, and that is a must, okay, which is right down the road from Velocita. They are a sponsor of this program as well. Please go and try Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers. And then when you're done with that, Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers right down the road from Velocita.
Okay.
Then you need to get Eric Messer or somebody. I don't know if you have a rental car or whatever, but you've got to go to Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue as well. So if you knock out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue and Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, when you see me Saturday, you might hug my neck. It's going to be so good. You might say, Chris Carter, you're a great guy. You told me the two best places to eat in Forsyth County. Oh, wait, actually, Nick's is Davidson County. But anyway, I'm telling you, put those on your list. Make Eric Messer take you.
I just wrote them down.
Justin Cummins will take you. You tell them boys, and they're probably listening, so there's no excuse to that.
Sure they are.
Tell me this. What do you do when you're not racing in upstate New York or wherever you're at in New York?
I do several things. I work full time at a plastic manufacturing plant, Tessie Plastics. I do that from 6 to 2. And then, of course, just like every other racer, I figure out how to get money for the race car, how to make it faster, research on anything and anything I can find. I'm on the phone constantly with my brother Nick, who's my main guy, and we talk about setup and we try and figure stuff out. So other than that, not a whole lot during the summer. Wintertime, I got a lot of free time. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, I get it. Well, man, look, I just want people to remember your name. You're with a good group of people. Give the shout out to Messer told me I don't want to screw this up. So let me just say shout out to Velocita. Okay. And just bear with me here. I am not prepared. I forgot to tell you, or Messer forgot to tell you, we are the most professional podcast in the United States of America and Russia. Yes, we are. Yes, no notes. No, how many notes do we got, Jimmy?
We're also popular in Zimbabwe, Chris.
Yeah, that too. But
sounds about right.
Okay, yeah. So here we go. All right, he races dirt mods. Warner's, New York is your hometown. This car is sponsored by Velocita and Rocket Donkey Apparel. Those are your two sponsors. You better learn that now, okay, Joe?
I already know Rocket Donkey and Velocita both, so they're not gonna. There's no way I'm not gonna know those two.
Right, good deal. Well, man, look, I'm looking forward to meeting you. I really appreciate you being on this show. And on behalf of myself, our producer, and Sydney and Mr. Jimmy, you'll meet Jimmy too as well. We welcome you to Bowman Gray Stadium. Do not pay attention to the people flipping you off. They do not know you, but they're going to flip you off anyway. It's all in good love. You're going to have the time of your life, and I'm pretty sure you're aware of this.
Yes, I am, and I do have the boxing gloves that Justin told me to bring, so they are coming with me.
Good. You might need them. But, yeah, man, thank you. I hope you have a safe trip down here, and we're looking forward to meeting you, and thank you for calling in tonight, my friend.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Look forward to meeting everybody.
Sounds good. We'll see you Saturday.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, man. Bye. Snot is running down his nose. Who sings that? Is that the Grateful Dead? Who sings that? Where is
Jethro Tull?
Jethro Tull. That is exactly right. Yeah. I don't know why that part. Snot is running down. Sitting on the park bench. Anyway, Sid's over there looking.
Yes, sir.
Sid. You all right over there? What's our bids looking like? I kind of looking down, and I got to put my glasses on and get distracted. All right, so Sid, how much? $650, $650, right? So that's where we're at. Listen, this thing started at 200, Jimmy.
Yes.
This is pretty awesome.
Very good. Very good.
Where are we at? Right here.
600.
650, 600. 650, 650. Man, maybe we could get to 800 at least. But right now, this is pretty dadgum good.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
excited
Yes,
about
sir.
this. Who's my next guest producer? Okay, yeah, he knows. Is he on? I've got to do a commercial. All right. But he can hear me now, right? All right, Kyler. I know we're live. Kyler, we're going to commercial, and I'll be back to you, okay?
All right.
All right. All right, y'all. Y'all don't go nowhere. We're going to do a commercial break. We're the most professional podcast you'll ever see this side of the Mississippi River. Appreciate you being on.
I appreciate you, Chris.
Appreciate what you're doing with this. And y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. Since 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
People can trust me to detail their vehicle because I've been doing it for years. I've worked on stuff from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000, but at the end of the day, you still gotta live up to the same standard. I put love and care into every vehicle. I just want to make sure my customer's happy because I like getting everything. I mean, every crack, every cranny, anything I can get. I really just want it to be squeaky clean. I know how I want my ride to look like at the end of the day, and I should do the same thing to yours.
Jimmy Brown of J&T Services buys junk, unwanted vehicles of all types. He removes scrap metal, specializes in trash removal and eviction cleanups, whether it's a bed or a table or even old washer and dryer. Jimmy Brown, you don't play around. Serving the Triad area since 2007, J&T Services is firefighter owned, and you can reach them at 336-341-1171, or you can go to J&T Services on Facebook. Choice Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto repair shop and your number one source for tires and wheels in Kernersville, North Carolina. They offer a variety of automotive services to keep your vehicle rolling on the road and off. Choice Tire and Automotive offers check engine light repair and diagnostics, oil changes, brake repairs, alignments, balancing, rotations, and general automotive repairs. They bring the best quality service possible in everything they do, and their team is committed to providing the best workmanship and customer experience possible. Choice Tire and Automotive's hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Give Choice Tire and Automotive a call at 336-992-9002 and let them take care of your tire and automotive service needs.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue.
Welcome back to Talking Circles with Christopher Carter, presented by J&T Services. We are here live at 5 Points Tire and Auto. This is our last live here. I'm going to miss Booster. Maybe he can find his way to our other one. Okay, for the people. Hear me out. Which is better for you, a hot dog or sauerkraut?
She didn't listen to the rest. She's talking about, since when did you eat a hot dog? Just Saturday? Because I was talking about, she said, you go to Pulliam's and you eat a hot dog. So I was like, no, I don't. She's like, what do you eat? Now, so I was trying to explain to her, and I said, I have a little pint bowl that Mr. Mark gets for me, and he puts sauerkraut in the bottom, and then that's it. She goes, you can't eat sauerkraut. It's too much sodium.
You mean to tell me you go there just for some sauerkraut?
No, that's what I think. You didn't let me finish, Sid.
Well, finish.
So, so some barbecue. It is not.
It's getting real good.
It don't have what's wrong with barbecue other than it's pork, and that's okay. I love.
So
pork.
There's no barbecue sauce on it?
No, not at all.
Messer says Sydney must have had her Red Bull.
He knows. Yeah, she said, let's ask the people. We the people. All right.
Booster. All right. Up next, we have Kyler Staley on the phone. Kyler, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't sound so excited, bud. Well, we were happy to see you back in the car Saturday. You ran
Yeah, it was good to be back.
Ran good. Unfortunately, things happen, but but that's okay. People knew you were there.
Yeah, they definitely knew I was there for sure.
Now, what is
Everybody did.
this thing I seen your girlfriend post about people coming to your house?
I don't know. She called me when I was at work today and said that she pulled in the driveway and then somebody else pulled in the driveway and they was asking where I was at and said they wanted to see me or something. I was like, that's crazy to come to my house, I don't know how they know where I live.
Oh, Chris, you ain't got nobody coming in your house, do you? Looking for you.
Matter of fact, I got a phone call from the Kernersville Police Department yesterday. Believe this or not, right when I was walking in with the Daniel Nims at H&H Auto, this is a true story, caller. Listen to this. So first, they get a call and it says no caller ID. I'm not answering a phone call that says no caller ID. And then 1 minute later, it said Kernersville PD. That's what it said on my caller ID on this phone right here. And I said, hello, is this Chris Carter? Yes, sir, it is. This is Officer McQueen with Kernersville Police Department. Do you live at 422 Dewey Street, number 4, Kernersville? Yes, sir, I do. We've got a phone call from one of your neighbors that's in juveniles are trying to break into your apartment. I was like, really? And so, yeah.
Now that you just told everybody where you live, great. Thank you. Everybody go see Chris Carter.
Don't go to Kyler's. Come to my house.
Yeah, go to Chris's.
Kyler, do you plan on racing any more the rest of the season?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I want to know something, Kyler. How do who decides, with your dad and who makes the decisions on who drives what, when and where? Mark,
whoever washes the cars first.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. So, look, me and him, I have the smart car now. It's in my driveway. I'm looking at it right now. Me and him both washed it Sunday.
Oh.
We washed it Sunday together. So it's clean. Squeaky clean.
I see what you done there, Kyler.
Hey.
Anyways, but really whoever puts in the most work, I guess. I took some time off to spend with my little girl. And he let other people drive it, which is fine. The car still needed to be out there for the sponsors and stuff. I came back last week for my birthday and it didn't work out really good. And then this past week, that happened. I plan on coming back as long as I can, as long as Dad will allow me to go,
Right. So I want to know about this. You're a new dad now, and there's 3 months, Kyler, or 4? How old is she now?
She's 6 months old.
Okay, 6 months, and 6 months getting adjusted, bringing the baby. She wasn't there. Your woman told me that she wasn't there Saturday. But how's it been for you as a driver and a dad, as a new dad with that baby and going to the racetrack? Is it?
Most babies that I've been around before I had mine were always crying all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She's really not a crier. She's a really good baby.
Kyler, that was you.
She only, yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, you was around, so yeah, you probably know. But she's a really good baby. She don't really cry unless she's hungry or she's just pissed off.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds like
she's not really pissed off much though. So
that sounds like my buddy Eric Messer.
I don't think I've ever seen Eric mad.
Oh.
Well, Sid, have you ever seen Eric mad?
Not really mad, just annoyed.
I've seen him mad a couple times.
Hey, let me tell you about one night. He got so pissed off, man. He took the headset. You remember that night, Sydney, when he threw the headset down and he was. But here's the thing, and I love Eric Messer because he's, and he's listening. But here's the thing. Messer knows what he wants and how he wants it. And when it don't go the way that he wants it to go, he's about like that one over there. And all of y'all, even you, Kyler, when things don't go your way, you tend to get a little upset. But yeah, that was pretty good when Messer threw that fit, but only one time. But I love him, and him and Ryan there, they have a good relationship. Go back and what have you, and everything for the record. We was on the phone with Eric Messer today, getting started. He is our go-to. Eric Messer and Messer Media will always be a part of this show. Kyler, we got 4 races left. What you got? Do you set yourself a goal? I'd like to win 2 out of the 4. To at least get me one more. What do you set goals for yourself at the end of the season that you'd like to accomplish before we're done?
I'm not really sure what I'm going to do the rest of the season. Division-wise, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm tired of not being able to finish a 20-lap race.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like 6 or 7, I think, Dillner said on Flow that we've had this year. It's been called to a time limit, which is probably over half with all the rainouts and stuff. I don't know. I'm not good with numbers. I failed math in school, so
Yeah. No, it's
Probably
just
half of
it's been just about every, I don't know, every race but maybe 2 or 3. And at the end of the day, I don't, I talk to a lot of the street stock drivers, and it's frustrating. It's hard to me as a driver, because you like to hit your marks, you like to get into a rhythm. All right, but y'all race a lap, there's a yellow. Y'all race 2 laps, there's a yellow. You race a lap, there's a yellow. 2 laps, there's a yellow. If I went back and I'd like to know how many consistent green flag laps y'all have had. And it's not fair to point fingers at anybody at all. I mean, it's just, I said it.
It's really the whole field. Honestly, it's the whole field. It's not just a few people.
I said
me included.
I said this yesterday when we was doing the test shows, that I want y'all to get a whole race in way before the time limit. Like,
Yes.
you remember the stadium stocks the other night, that last race they had? I mean, it was just like,
Yeah, we only have one caution.
it was one caution over in like 4 minutes. And
Yeah.
and that's what I said yesterday when on our test show, Collar. I just wish that the street stocks could just get it together, and let's shoot for a goal. Let's get 12 laps without a yellow Saturday. That don't sound like a bad idea, does it, Collar?
That'd be a miracle.
Kyler, Dean Levi says we need to get Kyler in a Crown Vic. Let's see.
That's kind of in the works.
That's in the works. That's in the works. Now, Kyler, I must say, a couple weeks ago, when Braden ran, Braden actually had a pretty good run. I was really impressed with him and proud of him. Not that, I doubted him, but he did really well up until.
I definitely doubted him. He did. He
Kyler.
surprised me.
Oh my goodness.
I did. Look. That's his 5th race in that car,
And he did great.
5th race in a car ever, and he held off Brad Lewis for a good couple laps. I was proud of him. I thought he would spin out at the start and be back there with me, but he did really good. I told him I was proud of him.
Yes. All right, guys, the bids. The black helmet is up to $700 and the white is up to $625. Just wanted to update everybody.
That's pretty dadgum good.
Yeah. Yes.
Man.
Randy Smith says, let's just get halfway. Talking about the race. Yes, let's get halfway.
I can do
We
it.
did. We did Saturday.
And then it was
Halfway.
a wrap then.
Yeah.
When you ran stadium stock, I'm sure you used to think, goodness gracious, we have a lot of cautions. But now that you're in street stocks, you probably think that those were nothing compared to these.
Yeah, it's like Chris was saying. You get in a rhythm, then you get a caution. It was just like that Saturday. I would
Especially when you're in the
restart.
lead.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, because I'm better following a car. I don't feel like I'm as fast as I am
Correct.
following a car when I'm not following a car.
Like you're like, yeah.
So it's yeah. I was stressed out. I was like, man, I'm gonna mess up on one of these restarts, and they're gonna get by me, and then I'm screwed.
Angela McClannon.
Okay.
Cut some other division short and let streets run. Miss Angela,
The math is not math.
you do realize that, and Kyler just said himself, it is their fault. You can't punish
The other division.
another division because this can't get ma'am, you just heard Kyler say it himself. It takes all of them. We can't cut a division short because people that can't get their crap together and race. I mean, would you agree with what I'm saying, Collar?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's you know, I don't know. Maybe we can offer free pizza to everybody that gets halfway through or something.
Okay.
I don't even think that would work.
She just said, I know half of them can't drive. Okay, great. All right, here we are. Johnny. Okay, Johnny says, if I bid, okay, you need to comprehend this.
Okay, I'm listening.
If
Listen,
I
help me
bid-
out, Collar. Listen.
If I bid 25 more, that won't help much. So here's what I will do. Whomever wins the helmets wins them. I will add 100 to each as a donation, and y'all keep the helmets. So that's $200 extra. 100 to each fund donation from me. Okay. So the black is at 700. The white is at 625.
Okay.
Okay.
Who won each?
Are we
No, not yet.
okay then?
Okay. All right, Collar. I didn't grasp all that, but anyway.
Me either.
He said he's not good at math, so we won't ask him.
I'm on the same page. Collar, man, we're gonna wrap up here, buddy. We're gonna get all this settled, but I want you to
We
family.
got 650 on the white helmet. Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead, 650. Okay.
650 on the white helmet.
Collar, I want you to take this opportunity, buddy. I thank you for calling. You said the other night, I said, I want Collar on. Then all that happened, and you said you don't want me on. I thank you for being on. And you know, it's, I guess at the end of the day, we could, you know, I look at it like this. I even said in the text, I'm not picking who's right, who's wrong, or anything like that. But I feel like that it's water under the bridge now, and you go back this Saturday and you go out there and you win the race, and then you can do the nah stuff. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I appreciate your attitude. I appreciate you calling in, and thank family, friends, and sponsors right now, if you would, please, buddy.
First, I got to thank my dad. He does a lot for me. He provides me the car to drive and the equipment to get it there. Without him, none of it would be possible. WinterMom.com, Crazy Joe's Outlet, Patriots Choice Plumbing, Duke's Tavern, Daniel's Tire, Todd's Tire. Let's see. Trying to make sure I don't forget anybody. I forgot Crazy Joe's Saturday. I think I got them all. But I got to thank Billy and Nate at Billy Greg Racing. They helped me a lot. My stepmom Tara, my sister Lainey, my fiance for letting me do all of it. My nana and pawpaw. My pawpaw, he helps me a lot. He's helped me since I started racing. Dominic for helping. Mark Davis, he helped me some Saturday. Dalton Ledbetter, you know, he's helped some too. My brother, and I think that's it.
And the concession stand for providing chicken tenders.
You know, I haven't ate a lot of fried chicken here lately. It's been more grilled chicken,
Oh, good. I'm proud of
believe
you.
it or not.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Every time I go to Cookout, I get a grilled chicken sandwich.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Collar. I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you Saturday.
See you.
All right, Sid, I want to read this before we get back into the helmets. This is Donna Shoemaker, y'all all Andrew's mom. And she said, all of the drivers were awesome to my Andrew Saturday, and a special thanks to Randy, Tiffany, and Chris. Love y'all so much. So I want to extend that. It's not thank you to Chris. I'm going to speak for myself. No thank you to me. It's to all of you people that are listening. It's to all of those drivers. I've said it time and time again. It takes a village, and none of this is just like what's happening now. Jimmy said, Chris, can we do this? Yes, Jimmy, we can do this. And so you people out there that's watched this whole show so far and has got these helmets up to where they're at now, that's what it's about. And we talked about it earlier, and I kick a dead horse so much. I'm trying to do better, not saying it over and over. But all this is y'all. It's you. Every fundraiser we've done, you've been involved with. Every one I've done. It's y'all. And I wish people understood how much you mean to these people, to Kyler Kepley Kyler Kepley and Casey Kepley Jr. and PJ Lucas and PJ Lucas's people. is a testament. So, where we at? Talk to me.
All right, so we are still at 700 and 650, okay? But we have had Andrew and Johnny now also add 100 to, on, like I said, a donation on top of the bid. So that's 400 on top of the bids.
So we're at $1,000? Huh?
$100 per helmet for Andrew, yes. And then 50 for Messer. And then 50 for Simone for each. 100 for Justin. And Johnny was doing 100 on each. Okay. What you think about that, Christopher?
I want to say hey to AJ Burness. I think that's pretty awesome. But hey, AJ. AJ, which Brian here is a spotter for AJ, but it's like the little engine that could. The dude just keeps on going. He run into some bad luck with everything that happened, but I still think he finished 8th. Is that what you said? AJ finished, got him a top 10?
Yeah, 8th after that turn 4 Bedlam.
Yeah. Escapade.
We were lucky enough to be far enough back to not be caught up in that.
Okay, Andrew, I see you. All right, so, man, listen, I appreciate you tonight.
I got one more thing for you to remember, the racing electronics giveaway at the track this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Sydney?
Yes, sir.
But Messer apparently is keeping up with all of us in check. I keep talking about him tonight. But it's almost like Messer is, if you look, that he's been keeping up with it. So
Amy has been too.
Let's see here. Yeah, Kyler Kepley, I guess I said this the other day on the air, the number I've got.
He sent you his new number, he said.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sent you my new number.
Okay. Cool. Because I tried to call you. I wanted to.
Yeah, he said, love you, bud. Sent you my new number.
Good. Love you, man. I mean, it's pray. Okay, so here's where we're at, right?
Mm-hmm. You tell us.
I don't know.
Okay, we're at.
Simone said that.
As far as bids, we are at 700 on the black and 650 on the white. Okay. For donations, we have 100 for Johnny for each, 100 for Andrew each, 100 from Justin. I'm not sure if you meant each or just 50 for each. We need to clarify that. 50 for Messer, 50 for Simone each. Okay. Pinto's listening. Hey, Pinto. Hey, Bryant Robertson. Is my child and my husband behaving?
Where's Bryant?
Chris Carter belly dancing in the beer garden this weekend as well. Oh, wow. Can he borrow your photo shirt that says hot on the back?
Where's Bryant?
He said hello.
I don't see Bryant. Bryant is fixing to. Daniel and Phillip has an old stadium stock from like 1960, I think. And Philip Harrison, it was Daniel and Phillip's car. First, it was Bryant's car. I don't even know how this started. Go ahead.
Messer's 50 each on his end.
All right, Andrew Davis, we want to give these people, if you have a business that y'all want to acknowledge, please let us know.
Also, this weekend is Stuff the Bus.
Yep, I'm going to say all that here.
Well, Messer commented, so.
$100 for each is from Tipper Enterprises.
Little Caesars. Why are you eating so late?
Bryant's at Little Caesars. I guarantee you that's 9 pizzas gone. Do what?
That was
Tipper.
Andrew.
Tipper Enterprises.
Yeah. That was, I guess that's his business. Is that his business?
I guess. Andrew, we did the fantasy racing. Me, Andrew, Tilly, Susan Leonard, I think, was in it. It was really fun. Andrew's a trip, boy. He's, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. At first, like, this dude is a clown, but when you get to know him, man, and he's a big dude too. But when you get to know him, he is really funny. Andrew, thank you from the bottom of my heart, Jimmy's heart, and her big old heart over here for all this. All right, so what do we do now? Payment. Andrew said, how do we do this, y'all? It's getting time to say bye-bye. With that being said, I do want to remind everybody this Saturday night at Bowman Gray Stadium, Racing Electronics is going to have a chance for you to win a brand new scanner. Everybody that's a race fan needs a scanner. You would just be blown away if you've never listened to some of our drivers.
No. No.
All right, so entry forms will be at all gates, and to turn in your chance to win, you will turn it in where Curtis Swisher is, where they sell the programs at, I believe, the South Gate. I've never been a big fan of north, south, east, west, turn, blah, blah, blah. It's turns.
North, south, east, and west. Let's get our bodies moving.
Snot is running down his nose.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that we have modified 100.
Okay.
Got the concert coming on. That is the city of Winston-Salem, and we've told y'all.
My mother-in-law won tickets on the radio.
To Trace Adkins? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you like country
Say,
music,
don't ask Chris about country.
I'm not a fan.
Oh,
Not a fan.
we can't be friends.
Not a fan. And then Daniel's stepson last night said, "You're from Mississippi, Alabama, and you dip snuff. How do you not like, and you're a rough racing, how do you not like country music?" I don't know. All right, so yes, Racing Electronics get a chance to win. We've also got, what did Messer say? I forgot.
Stuff the bus, and that is
Fox
school
8.
supplies.
Fox 8, Stuff the Bus. That's
Yes.
right. Stuff the Bus, bring back the school supplies, and let's help these kids out.
Yes, because
So-
it's coming up.
We're fixing to finalize everything. I need you to pick a winner for 2 free tickets, please,
Yes, sir.
at Shared the Post. We just said Share the Post. We didn't put follow me or you. So,
So, are we cutting off the bid or give them a couple minutes?
well,
It's 8:57.
I usually like to be off the air at 9.
Okay. All right. Well, while I choose a winner, we'll give it a minute for the
Okay,
bid,
you choose a winner for 2 free tickets, and
Go to, let's see here.
also Miss Donna, you know we've got the $100 was donated for y'all to have tickets to any race. So I guess when I see y'all Thursday, we'll discuss that or whatever, just however you want to do it. It's up to y'all. But you've got tickets for the rest of the week. And I did see that Andrew will be in treatment. And that's another little thing that people just don't realize. That young man had a great time Saturday night, and all of y'all just flooding him with merch and swag. And, Saturday he can't go to the racetrack because he has to have treatment for his cancer. And to me, that just put everything into perspective. So we're all going to be having a good time. We're going to be doing what we love to do. The drivers are going to be driving their cars. City's going to be cheering on her husband, our stadium stock points leader, Steven Sanders. And that's a tight battle between him and Chuck Ball. That's a good battle.
I won't be there this weekend.
Oh, my Lord.
Remember, I'm going to Hillary Duff. So I need y'all.
Who?
Hillary Duff. Lizzie,
What is that?
A concert?
Lizzie McGuire. Did you ever watch that show?
Is it her? Is it her music, Sydney?
What?
Okay.
What?
I told you that at the beginning of the season.
Hillary Duff?
Yeah.
Who is-
Why not? Why not? Take a crazy chance.
Sitting on the park bench.
Let's see here.
You're picking a winner. All right, where we at on our bids? We're good?
Yep.
Who wins?
Okay, you pull that up. I'm still trying to get a winner.
Okay.
I can only do so much at one time, sir.
Don't forget, this is Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. We are live at 5 Points Tire and Auto on Kernersville Road, and we are the most professional podcast that you will ever see, as you can tell. I want to shout out to Coger Plumbing. We'll be in the Coger Plumbing Studios next Tuesday night. I'm so excited about that. It's gonna be. You know what? The thing is I don't. When we get this going, we'll be there next week, but, just have a place to where people can come and hang out, even if you're not a guest on the show. You want to come and hang out, we have pizza or something like that, man. Yeah, that's the big thing. Make it a big deal, and appreciate you, Ryan. Sydney's still looking. Chris, everything Messer. What? It won't what?
It won't let me see them. Do you have them private?
No. All right, we're going to give y'all 2 more minutes for the bid on the helmets. 2 more minutes for the bid on the helmet. 2 more minutes for the bid on the helmet. All right, let me do this, Sid.
Yes, do it.
There's,
I can't see them.
you can't?
No, it's only showing me the
Where do I go?
right here. Go back. Okay, let's see if they let me. Oh, it won't.
Those summer nights are calling in, stone in love.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why that just came across my head. It's better than snot's running down. His snot is running down his nose. What did you took my phone, Sid? All right, somebody's a winner. What happened? Oh,
We will post the winner afterwards. Let me get my thoughts together.
somebody's going to be a winner. We'll let you know tonight.
Yes.
And then you'll have to meet for the tickets, blah, blah, blah. All right, so where are we at on our bid? We gave him 2 more minutes. And then
We did. All right. Jason Thornton was the highest bidder for the black, correct? At 700? Is that what you have, Jimmy? I mean, 700? Okay. And the white was 650, and that was Andrew Davis, correct?
Yeah, I guess, right?
Is that who you have written down? Okay.
All right, so Andrew Davis, 650 white, 700 black.
Correct. Winner, chicken dinner.
And then, huh? You can pick your winner, your helmets up Saturday at the stadium and pay Jimmy Brown. Is that cool? Andrew said something about where to send payment, but I'm gonna let Jimmy Brown deal with that. Do you have Venmo or anything like that?
I'm sorry.
Well, so we need to do what?
A small correction. It was Zach with the black helmet and Jason with the white helmet.
Who was Zach? I ain't even heard the name.
Okay, Zach Koger won at 700. Jason won at 650, the white.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right. So Zachary Koger, 700 black. Write that down, Jimmy. Zachary Koger, 700 black. Andrew Davis. Wait. No, Jason won at 650. Is that right?
Yes.
Zach, 700. Corey Latham just tuned in. Hey, Corey. Hope you had a good time in Langley.
Zach Koger.
Is this?
Yes.
Love will keep us together. Corey Latham tuned back out. You don't talk to him like that.
I love him.
That's your cousin. All right, so we're good? You got it down, Jimmy?
We're great.
All right, so that means Zachary Koger. You know you'll see Zachary Koger. And who was the other one?
Jason Thornton.
Jason Thornton. Jason Thornton, Zachary Koger. Y'all meet. You bring your money, right? Cash money to Jimmy Brown. Jimmy Brown will take that money to Kepley and PJ Lucas. And that is amazing what y'all have once again done tonight. That is great. That's just fabulous. I hope you're happy. I hope it helps these families out. Be at the track Saturday evening. Jimmy's there all day, but Jimmy needs his downtime when he's done with morning practice. So I'm going to speak for you on that. Not before 4 o'clock. Do not come to that track. Do not come to the track to do this with these helmets before 4 o'clock on Saturday. He needs his time. Okay. And then he has to take me up in the side by side. All right. Well, look, man. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, listeners. Things are getting a lot better for Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. Steve Stroud, everybody at 5 Point Siren Auto, thank you from the bottom of our heart. I want to thank all of our guests. A very good show. I'm very happy. All of you listeners, God bless every one of you. I've much love to all of you. You know that. And you want to say bye and do our sponsors real quick before we leave?
Yes. All right. We'd like to thank H&H Auto Repair, Race for Kids, Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, Precision Built Spindles, Sykes Metal Roofing, Realtor Renee Hackett, Koger Plumbing, Gale Force Suspension Management, Swift Springs, 5 Points Tire and Auto, Colfax Towing, Harkey Litigation, Velocita, Ray's Body Shop and Wrecker Service, The Dentist at Kernersville, S&P Lemonade, Tiffany Gymnast, The Ginther Group, Krista Still Racing, Tea Time Sports Bar, Burke Street Pub, Captain's Retreat at Bear Creek, David E. Day Inc., Blue Ridge Truck Lines, Suntan Magic Mount Airy, Affordable Septic, Enticing Icings, Dutton Safer Systems, JTV Sports Cards and Memorabilia, Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, KevinSaysYes.com, Bowman's Hauling and Grading, Choice Tire and Automotive, Woodman Life Insurance, Jordan Anderson, J&T Services, Ever Ready Mixed Concrete, MJ Printing and Graphics, Squeaky Clean Home Pros, Squeaky Clean Express and Ceramic Coatings, and Nate's Ultimate Bar Snack.
Don't forget, this Saturday night, Bowman Gray Stadium, it's the Fox 8 Modified 100 Stuff the Bus. You can also register to win racing from Racing Electronics, a scanner, brand spanking new scanner. Jimmy Brown, thank you for coming on and doing this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, all of y'all. Much love to you. Stay safe. See you Saturday night at Bowman Gray Stadium. God bless. Thank you for tuning in.
Be well, everyone.